Finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yang Ching, how are you holding up?
I've never been better. I could take on 10 more Hulays.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. I'll have the Alchemy Commission healers see to you when they arrive. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young one's blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hulay. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hulay once again before anything unexpected happens.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the General made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hulay. How have I never seen that before?
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you. But I'll need some time to heal up first.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just a tiny little bit stronger than me.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. One child.
Stop struggling, Hulay. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the Shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, feixaio. I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now?
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Die, person!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the general! Even at the cost of his own life! Snap out of it, General!
Nap time. I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
I will devour you!
You are not worthy.
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
Just get it started! You cannot hide! Right!
Die, person!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Nap time. I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
Futile resistance! I will devour
How many can you block?
Not worthy.
That's better.
Don't worry. I've no interest in.
Time for swordplay!
Perhaps used humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You are not worthy.
That's better.
You cannot hide! Pray!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy
I
again.
will devour
How many can you block?
You are not
Practice
worthy.
those swords descend!
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
rip this body.
I have something for you.
I can breathe easy again. Time for swordplay!
Futile resistance! I will devour
Naughty child. That's better.
Don't
How
worry
many
about
can
me.
you block?
Perhaps used humanity never conceals its desire to desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Time for an overhaul.
Nap time.
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
How many can you block? Strike with heart. Practice is swords descend.
You cannot hide. Pray.
I have something for you.
Time for swordplay.
Don't worry about me.
I will devour grips the audience.
Fighting is meaningless.
You got a lot of nerve.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You are not worthy.
That's better.
Much obliged.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
I will devour the wall.
I've no interest in... The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
How many can you block?
You cannot hide. Pray.
Practice is up. Swords descend.
Time for an overhaul. You are not worthy.
I will devour grips the audience.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You've got a lot of nerve. Futile resistance.
Die, Borson.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
Strong adversary.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Goulet just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, you still think running is an option? I can breathe easy again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Futile resistance. I will devour you.
Time for swordplay.
Time for an overhaul. You are not worthy.
Naughty child.
Grips the audience.
Fighting is meaningless.
You cannot hide. Pray. I will devour you.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Nap time.
No interest in conflict.
Blade and flight.
Crush the wall.
I have something for you.
You won't get away.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Practice is up. Swords descend. Much obliged. How many can you block?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged. Strike with heart.
Time for an overhaul.
How many can you block?
That all you've got. Futile resistance. I will devour you!
Fighting is meaningless.
Not worthy.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for swordplay!
Nap time.
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Blade and flight!
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Try.
I promise. I will cure you. Feixaio.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
Ole?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was a victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself. Isn't that right, feixaio?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I heard your story from Zhao Zhao, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners. They make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Lule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Murder's core, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud, you ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You will become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
It's time to return to the pack, feixaio. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the poison, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return, at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave and future Foxian ruler. Your human Jiao served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure
become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We're both monsters and we're born for war. And die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxian and Morrison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Morrison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Yule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nurgle, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nurgle, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Nurgle, run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had, but we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my cooler companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skyboat that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice
So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become feixaio.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and lamented. I once managed the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Feixaio! Pull back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borisin and Boxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you!
Time for an overhaul.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged. Practice is over. Swords descend!
And I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time for a shot.
Time for swordplay!
Your move? Never hesitate!
That won't do.
And your life will be stolen. And you shall live forever!
I have something for you.
If it wants to devour, it will first have to beg for my mercy! Thank you. Taste as it pierces your skin! This only sensation I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
That won't do.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Naughty child. Nap time.
How many can you block? Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Fangs and claws have grown dull.
That won't do. I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You won't get away. Bladed flight.
Anarchy! Heed my commands!
Time for swap.
Be gone!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Your move, Ule. The fearless knows not fear.
That won't do.
Time for a shot. That's better.
I can breathe easy again. How many can you block?
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Fearless knows not fear!
That won't do.
How many can you block? You won't get away.
I swear to be.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Naughty child.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
That won't do.
Your move, Ule. Never hesitate!
Nap time.
That won't do. I swear to be the.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! What? Why would you disappear?
Swords descend.
That won't do.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
Make your move. Never hesitate! You're the one who lives for death.
Time for swordplay.
That won't do.
Your move, Ule. Fearless knows not fear.
How many can you
I
block?
swear to be.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Bladed flight.
That won't do.
Make your move. Never hesitate! Our little hunting game ends here. Make your move, Ule.
I swear.
Mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart, come to me. We shall...
myself.
General. General, you're awake.
Hunger as one!